Okay, this is just another quick video on something that I saved. The full information about how I saved this is up on Facebook, but I saved this from the old post office which has been demolished. Unfortunately the fire alarm system had been lost, but this was still within the building, and this was the one thing I wanted to save from the building anyway, so I'm glad I got this. This is a really rare, really old post office bell box. I know that it had been disused on the building for years, and now it's finally been ripped out, so I've got it, and let's just try and open it up and see what's inside it. Okay, I'm sort of halfway of opening this thing up. It's quite difficult, but I think I've caught the bell, which is, I think it's right here, right at the very bottom. Like, I don't know if you see that, but there is something there. Kind of looks a bit like a 10-inch bell. So we'll continue trying to open this thing up. Okay, now I've managed to get the cover off the bell box, pretty much. But I think I had to do it the hard way. Because there's a key on the front of the bell box, which sort of is meant to unlock it. I had to find the two screws on the back of it and release those. Okay, so now you can see I've released the cover. What I did was I disconnected the screws that goes to this, which connects to the key, which is on the front. Let me just there we go. So I released the screws on that. There's a key which, well, yeah, you can see it right there. So it does look quite good actually. So here's the inside of it. So as you can see, it's got a Friesland big bell, which is what they're called. Now you can see the bell box absolutely needs to be cleaned. It's probably been sitting outside the same building for at least 30 years, probably more than that. Apparently because it's got a wooden backplate, it might actually be from before the 70s. Because I think back then wooden bell boxes were probably discontinued, even though the front of it's obviously made out of metal, because it's really, really heavy, this thing. And it's got an absolutely massive bell in it. It's probably 10 inches. It's you can tell that this type of bell box was actually made for the post office, because look, the bell is actually branded post office as well as Friesland by its actual make, and there's absolutely lots of circuitry inside everywhere. Can't see a date on it though. I think I don't know where the temp switch would probably be, but I'll probably find it. But yeah, I need to get over and give this a really good clean. It's covered in probably at least 40 years worth of dust, and sitting outside a building for 40 years, being disused for I don't know how long, probably whenever the new bell boxes came in. I don't know if this actually has a tap switch. I can't seem to find one. Normally it will probably be, unless it's in there somewhere. Okay, let's just point out, if you've got a bell box that has to be unlocked with a key that's on the front, and you don't know, and you can't release it, and just look for, well, I'm not sure if all bell boxes have this, but look for a couple of screws on the back of it to release this sort of thing here, where it attaches. And there are two screws down there. This probably won't work on all type of bell boxes, I'm not sure, but and only a certain amount of bell boxes actually have to release the cover with a key. But if you've got one like this, then look for two screws on the back and then try and pull the cover off. As long as you've released all of these other screws. There are 3 screws on each side of this bell box. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll probably do separate video of bell, I'm not sure. But anyway, just it is absolutely amazing, this bell box. I'm really glad I saved it, even if I didn't save everything else, but at least I saved this. This was definitely worth saving. So I'll see you in the next video, so thank you guys for watching.